Hello there, Richard Cross here from Vision Cruise. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to have 3 hand-picked deals from the experts when it comes to cruise holidays, Vision Cruise. And today we've got some deals with Princess Cruises where you will come back new. I'm going to be talking about 5-star cruising when you think of everything that's included in the price of your cruise holiday, food, entertainment, and of course all those wonderful destinations. You will see that the offers I've got today is excellent value for money. Now, if you want to get in touch with us at any time, you can find more details of any of the cruise deals on the website at visioncruise.com.au or give us a call. It's toll-free 1300 13 17 13. That's toll-free 1300 13 17 13. And that number will stay up there at the bottom of the screen there, so you can get in touch with us at any time. So, shall we start with our first offer now? And we're with Sun Princess for our first deal, and we're going to take you around the South Pacific. Let's jump on board with Princess Cruises and see what you could be enjoying. It is 5-star cruising with Princess Cruises on the Sun Princess that you can see here. This is the heartbeat of the ship. It's the atrium, it's the piazza area. There are places where you can go shopping, you can buy go and treat yourself if you're on holiday after all, or you can buy some souvenirs for people back home. Out on top deck, there's plenty of places there you can sit down and relax. There's a big screen where you can watch movies under the stars with some popcorn. If you fancy look at that getting active, there's the sports court there, which is located in the bottom of the funnel of the ship, and it's great fun. You see people here enjoying the different dining on board. You can dine in the manner that suits you instead of cramping your style. You can choose from traditional dining, specialty dining, or casual dining. There's buffets that you can go to, there's the main restaurants, or there's some specialty restaurants that you can go and try on your holiday, and it's well worth trying them because, you know, it's nice to go and treat yourself. In the evening, there's so much to choose from for the events going on in the main theatre itself, due to lounges and dance clubs all over the ship itself on board the Sun Princess. So we're going to be taking you here on our first particular itinerary we've got for you. It's a South Pacific itinerary on the 16th of February next year for 10 nights away we've got for you. You can be enjoying 10 nights on board the Sun Princess. Now we're going to start out with this cruising out of Brisbane. So we'll get you on board, we'll cruise out of Brisbane, and we're heading over to Noumea is our first port here. And look what awaits you when you arrive in Noumea. The aquarium, the beaches, Duck Island you could take a trip to. Mystery Island, go and visit the marketplace with handmade goods and go and get your hair braided. Then it's on to Port Vila is our next port of call. Go and visit the botanical gardens there. Then it's on to Champagne Bay. You can dig your soles in the white sands of the beach there. And then we're on to Luganville is our next port of call, the beachfront resort with its restaurants, pools, bars and lounges. You can enjoy those. Then we should be cruising you back to Brisbane. So we're going away here on the 16th of February next year for 10 nights away. We can get you on board with fares starting from just $1,019 per person. Now, that's based on a twin share. You've got a standard inside cabin. If you wanted to upgrade to an ocean view or a balcony, just pick up the phone and give us a call. But we want you to enjoy your holiday that little bit more, and we like to give you something extra here at Vision Cruise. We're going to include some onboard credit for you. We've got $157 US per stateroom onboard credit, which you can use to spend however you want on board, whether that be shopping, whether that be pampering, some drinks, some excursions, specialty dining. $157, that's US dollars, per cabin onboard credit. Let's have a reminder of those details that we brought you on this first deal. Now, this was with Princess Cruises on the Sun Princess. We've got a South Pacific itinerary here on the 16th of February for 10 nights away. Cruising out of Brisbane, it's off to Noumea, then we're off to Mystery Island, then it's on to Port Vila as our next port of call, and Champagne Bay, where you can just dig your toes in the white sands of the beaches, go and try some water sports as well. You can be active in these ports of call, or you can stay on board and just relax and be pampered. Then it's on to Luganville, then we're back into Brisbane. Fares starting from $1,019 per person. That's based on a twin share, and we're going to be including $157 US onboard credits per cabin, and you can use that to spend however you want on board the Sun Princess. Now, if you want any other itineraries we've got for you on the Sun Princess, you can head to the website where you'll find full details of them right there at visioncruise.co.uk, or you can always give us a call toll-free 1300 13 17 13. That's toll-free 1300 13 17 13. 13. So we've had our first deal. Let's move on to our next offer now. And we're going to take you on another ship in the Princess Cruises fleet. We're on board the Dawn Princess, and this is a cruise going around New Zealand on the 18th of February next year for 13 nights. Let's see what you could be enjoying with Princess Cruises on the Dawn Princess. Now you can see here, this gives you a great insight into all of the different facilities that you can see on the ship there. You've got the piazza. This is the heartbeat of the ship. Now this was recorded on a Princess Cruise where I was on, and what you get with Princess Cruises is the ships, they tend to be very, very similar. So, you know, if you've been on one ship, you go on another one in the fleet and you'll find the facilities very, very the same. It's like coming home again. You'll come back new and you'll be all refreshed from your cruise holiday. There are places where you can pick up a snack to eat throughout the day in the reception and the piazza itself. There are places where you can also go shopping as well. If you fancy having a wedding at sea, you can do that on board. If you wish to be pampered, there's the Lotus Spa, where there's a great choice of pampering and relaxation and massages and facials you can be enjoying here. If you want to get your hair cut, there's an onboard hair salon as well. Different bars and lounges throughout the ship. The Explorer's Bar here, there's Club Fusion, there's places you can learn to dance. There's a nightclub as well if you fancy doing that. It's all waiting for you on board the Dawn Princess. So we're heading here off around New Zealand on the 18th of February next year for 13 nights away. We're going to cruise out of Sydney over to the Bay of Islands is our first destination. Look what awaits you in the Bay of Islands. Take a catamaran and sail through the Hole in the Rock. Then it's on to Auckland, our next port of call, a cosmopolitan collection of shops, restaurants, museums, galleries and gardens. Tauranga is next. Rainbow Springs is a must-see destination for nature lovers here. Then it's on to Napier, world-renowned as the Art Deco city. You can walk around, go and take an antique car ride or jump on the Deco bus. Then it's on to Wellington as our next port of call here. A great choice to go and visit. Then Akaroa, take the Transalpine Express, one of the world's most scenic railways. And then it's on to Dunedin. We'll dock in Port Chalmers, where you can easily go to Dunedin, which is a great city. And then we're going to go Fiordland scenic cruising, and then we'll bring you back to Sydney. Now, all this for a great price from just $1,599 per person. That's based on a twin share. We're going away here in February next year, so you think you're going to be enjoying some great time on board. You can be pampered enjoying 5-star cruising. But we'd like to give you something a little bit extra. It's 13 nights on board. We want you to have a good holiday, so we're going to include some onboard credit for you. We're going to give you $310 per stateroom onboard credit. That's right, $310 per stateroom onboard credit, which you can use to spend however you want on board. Maybe you want to be pampered in the Lotus Spa. Maybe you fancy some of that speciality dining. Maybe you want some bottles of wine with your evening meals. Maybe you want some excursions to go and see all these ports of call, or maybe you just want to treat yourself in the shops. We'll give you $310 per stateroom onboard credit, which you can spend however you want on board. Let's have a reminder of the details of this cruise that we brought for you. So we're on board the Dawn Princess. We're going to take you around New Zealand. We're going here on the 18th of February next year for 13 nights away. We're going to be cruising in and out of Sydney, so you can take with you as much luggage as you want. Ladies, you can take all those cocktail dresses and all those shoes with you and handbags. We're going to cruise out of Sydney. It's off to the Bay of Islands next, and go and see the Hole in the Rock, a 210-foot hole carved by wind and waves. Really impressive to see it. Then it's on to Auckland as our next port of call, Tauranga. Then we're on to Napier, Wellington, where in Wellington, I love the area of Wellington itself. They've got winding streets. There's even a cable car there, and no wonder that many travellers actually compare it to San Francisco. Then we're on to Akaroa as our next port of call. Do take that Transalpine Express, scenic railway. You get some great views. Then it's on to Dunedin as our next port of call. Then we'll go Fiordland scenic cruising, and then back to Sydney. All that for $1,599 per person based on a twin share, and we're going to include $310 per stateroom onboard credit, which you can use to spend however you want on board. Wow. If you want more information, go to the website where you'll find more itineraries at visioncruise.com.au, or give us a call on that number at the bottom of the screen. So let's move on to our final deal now, and we're with Princess Cruises still, and we're on board the Emerald Princess. We're going to take you around the South Pacific on the 7th of March next year. Let's head back on board Princess Cruises and see what you can be enjoying on board the Emerald Princess. Look, this is some of the entertainment bars and lounges you can be enjoying in the evening on board the Emerald Princess. She's one of the largest ships in the Princess Cruises fleet. Leisurely days can be spent on board relaxing and entertaining with some great entertainment that pops up in the main piazza. You can try the nearby International Cafe and Vines Bar, which will keep your cravings of warm cookies and toasted paninis and even hand-rolled sushi. On the top deck, there's a big movie screen. You can see here Movies Under the Stars, which Princess Cruises were the innovators of when it comes to putting a big screen on top deck and showing a romantic comedy, a latest blockbuster. If you fancy just some pampering and some relaxation, some chill out time, and you just want it to be you, you can head here to the Sanctuary. You can come here, the adult only retreat. Different type of food options you can be enjoying on board. This is the buffet option you can see here. Different workstations, there's salads, there's carved meats, there's bakeries, sweet treats, everything you could possibly want on board you could be enjoying on the Emerald Princess. So, we're going to take you here to the South Pacific on the 7th of March next year. We've got for you for an 11-night cruise adventure. Cruising out to Sydney, our first port of call is Noumea. Now, we've got lots waiting for you in Noumea. You can see here the many beaches they await for you. They're easily explored on foot, is Noumea. Then it's on to Mystery Island, our next port of call. You've got clear blue waters sheltered by coral reef, a perfect place to go snorkelling. Then it's on to Port Vila, our next port, a charming location with a natural harbour. Champagne Bay is our next port of call, one of the most exquisitely beautiful beaches you can find. Luganville, again you've got superb white sandy beaches, tropical rainforest and the finest diving and snorkelling that you can find in the Pacific. Then we should be cruising you back to Sydney. Remember, this is going on the 7th of March next year. We can get you on board from $1,179 per person. That's based on a twin share, and because I like to include that onboard credit for you, we're going to give you $150 onboard credit per stateroom for you to spend however you want on board the Emerald Princess. Should we have a reminder of those details of this fantastic cruise that we brought you on the Emerald Princess, taking you around the South Pacific on the 7th of March next year for 11 nights away. Cruising out of Sydney, it's off to Noumea as our next port of call. There's a great outdoor market, you can go and visit there. Then it's on to Mystery Island as our next port of call. You've got clear blue waters all around. Port Vila is our next port of call. Champagne Bay, one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and a freshwater spring flows into the lagoon itself. Great for photo opportunities. Then we're on to Luganville as our next port of call. Go and do that dining and snorkelling. And if you want any excursions, we can sort those out for you with Princess Cruises. Do give us a call. It's toll free 1300 13 17 13 or on the website visioncruise.com.au. Then we should be cruising you back to Sydney. We've got all that from just $1,179 per person. That's based on a twin share, and we're also going to include $150 onboard credit per stateroom, which you can use to spend however you want on board the Emerald Princess. If you want any more information, just go to the website at visioncruise.com.au, where you'll find all of our itineraries with Princess Cruises. We can take you around the world with Princess Cruises. And you can also give us a call for any more information. It's toll free 1300 13 17 13. That's toll free 1300 13 17 13. And come through to us here at Vision Cruise. We are the experts when it comes to cruise holidays and sending you on a holiday. I'll see you next time with more great deals from Vision Cruise. Bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.